Sports talk and everything in between.
Computer systems are offline.
Anonymous. I'm in the mood. We can get it poppin' to be honest.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk and everything in between. We bike. Super Bowl Sunday has just passed, and boy, what a game it was. I want to get straight into the episode. First and foremost, let me introduce my co-host. For the first time, not the first time, but one of the most significant and professional times, because I finally got the audio figured out. Double M is here with me live in studio with his own mic. Say what up to the people, Double M.
What it do, baby? I'm right in the hub.
It ain't no lag.
TJMIC
Entertainment. It ain't no lag. It ain't no lag when he said what up. I like that. I'm about to make a weekly trip up here, Double M. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, hey, look, just for the rest of you fellas, don't be jealous. We may be able to do the show all in one room one day. But right now, this is my time.
Okay. All right.
It's all on you, baby.
That's my dude right there.
Number one fan.
Number one fan. And ditto too, AJ. I'm your number one fan.
That's insane.
I appreciate that.
I wonder why the stream ain't getting everybody audio. But don't worry, keep going, because the recording is what's most important. I'm gonna fix the stream in the background. Joe, go ahead and say what up to the people.
Man, what's up, y'all? Feeling a little stopped up, but I'm good.
Feeling stopped up, Joe. What's going on with you, man?
Man, allergies out to get me, man. They sent the allergy assassin.
Oh no!
He needs to be cleared and clear.
I'm about to knock your lights out.
Oh no, that's wicked. That's wicked right there. Tears, say what up to the people.
The only people I want to give a shout out to today is the ones that dropped off the care package. I got food for another week. Thank the Lord. Let that be known.
All right. Fantastic. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing it. Oh, Lord. And last but not least, Gabe, say what up to the people.
Hey, man, hit that again, man. The fuck, sir? What's going on, man? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself, huh?
I'm chilling, man. I'm homeboy. Shut up, Tyreek, so I'm good.
Oh, my goodness. Again with this stuff.
Man, you act like you got a personal vendetta against Tyreek.
Like Tyreek Hill ran the back on him or something.
Did he take your lunch money or something?
Did he moss you? What going on?
He cut you off in traffic?
Nah, this the problem, man. That's a black-on-black crime, and you ain't supposed to do that.
That's insane. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's your beef with Tyreek Hill, man? In case black the audience don't, I don't even like the way.
Black on black crime.
Black on black. What did he do?
We're going to get back to it, man. Let's follow the format. Then I picked it up. That'll be my last going out statement. So everybody understand.
I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to know what you mean by that. As a matter of fact, no. Black on black crime. What are you talking about?
Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
I don't trust you. That's the real issue at the moment.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Because Gabe say trust me and then show up late. Gabe say trust me and then don't show up. Gabe say I put my trust in Gabe. His credit is low as far as trust goes.
Yeah, but he don't say 420. He don't say trust me, I'm gonna be on time. He don't say trust me, I'm gonna be on time. He just say trust me, I'm gonna be there.
That's what about the time that he's not there?
I never said trust me.
And you know, I'm the last person to defend Gabe.
Thank you.
But that's 2 weeks in a row. You calling Gabe out for no reason.
All right, fine. I'll let the Tyreek Hill black on black crime slide. Yeah, I'll just let that slide. That makes a lot of sense. The audience definitely knows what he's talking about. We all know what he's talking about. Yeah, I'll let it slide. Safe. Super Bowl 57. First and foremost, if you could just give me a quick little 30 seconds. Let me hold it down real quick. I told y'all, you heard? Not even I told y'all, I told you. I can look you in the face. I like that. I can look you in the face, Double M. I let you know.
I ain't gotta look back.
You ain't gotta look back. I ain't even looking at you because my mic's not over there. I gotta talk into the mic. But I can point at you and you know I'm talking to you. Baby. Oh my goodness, he's having too much fun with that. I told you the Chiefs are gonna win. I told you their defense could be had. I hope Kim is watching. I hope Kim is listening. I hope this message gets to Kim. I told you your defense could be had. And that's what they did. They handled that. Mad at that. They handled that. 38-35. You said what now?
I said it too.
TS did say it too. Who else said it?
I think Gabe switched sides right before the game. No, Gabe changed his pick during the last episode. So you and Gabe picked correctly.
Yeah, I knew Joe was gonna be quiet about it because we know what he said. So go ahead.
I didn't even talk crazy. What do you mean?
Nah. Because I've been picking these championship games for the last 3 years on this show real correctly. You heard?
No.
Yeah. I got Milwaukee. I got the Chiefs.
I thought you were talking about NFL. Because
I got LA.
Chiefs,
I got LA.
When you picked the Chiefs against Tampa,
did the episode go out? Did it go out?
I don't
Find it.
Knowing you, probably not.
Find it, man.
Knowing you, probably not.
Let me tell you, as far as the humans that's listening to this right now, they know. All they know is my success. That's all they know.
Well, not now, because I just said you wasn't.
Nah, because that's alleged. That's not even. That's not.
That's not alleged. That is not alleged.
There's no credibility there.
So, gentlemen, we now have valid excuse as to why we had a few podcasts that didn't make it out. He just gave us the reason as to why multiple podcasts didn't go out.
So how you gonna holler you don't trust Gabe? And you're not being true to the audience.
How am I being true to the audience?
To the constituents.
The constituents is just Tia's fan base. That ain't everybody who we are. That ain't all of who they are.
To the people then. To the people. You're not being truthful to the people.
How am I not being truthful to the people?
You covering it up. You just said it was alleged because there was no audio evidence of such. You're the one with the audio evidence, and you politely disposed of it. Just like the rest of the doggone government.
There's nothing that I disposed of.
We caught you in 4K.
I didn't admit to anything. Whoa. I said find it. It may be out, but I am the only one that listens to these shows. I haven't deleted now another stream. The streams stay up, so go find it, big dog. If you're big and bad, go find it.
We are part of T-Gate.
That's exactly. It's a podcast tea party, huh? Ridiculous.
The cover up is real.
It ain't no cover up. It's ridiculous. All these alleged things going against me. I just hope that the people that rock with me know that I hold it down, know that I've been here with these predictions, recording these episodes, doing what I needed to do to make sure they got entertained, even down to this very second.
You think you know a guy.
You think you know a guy coming from you? Okay, coming from you, Joe. How many times you mess me up on predictions? How many times, Joe? How many times
I mess you up on predictions, man?
Man, Joe, there's times I asked you to ride with me and you just didn't. You think you know a guy. Here I was telling you last week, the Chiefs are it. They're them. Nobody's gonna stop them. All those times you went against me and went with Double M for the Jets. The Jets.
And hear me and Double M stand with the best records and predictions overall.
Well, you know
no,
what?
it's Tiz.
We're talking about overall, T. We're talking about
I am talking
Tiz
about
is a bubble championship. Come on, man.
It's not a bubble
Yes,
championship.
it is.
You just be hating. You just don't like it.
Tiz
Tiz
is a
be out picking you. You think you're the football guy, but according to the numbers, it's Tiz.
Tiz is a bubble champion.
You just don't like it because he's a Cowboys fan. I can't fathom a Cowboys fan being right about anything either. But the thing about it is, the numbers are the numbers. Overall, if you're talking about overall, he got the highest percentage. Go Tiz, yay!
That's overall this season, man. That's overall this season. We're talking about all games.
We talking about he was putting predictions in when y'all wasn't. So technically, he still got more dubs than y'all. Stop playing with Tiz.
And you didn't record him. And you didn't record him for Tiz. So who was getting the game?
That's a lot of work.
No face, no
just
case.
me doing the work.
Wait a minute, hold on. My predictions are on our stream, on our thread. My predictions were sent in on our thread.
They sure are. He got proof.
My predictions were sent in on our thread. So mine recorded.
We're not going to look at that.
Mine recorded.
You ain't going to look at it because you know you're going to end up being wrong, dog.
Not to mention, we're not just talking about one season. We're talking about the accumulation of all the seasons that me and Double M have been going ahead of. Double M and T.
If you know that, then what is your overall record across all these seasons? I know you don't know that because I don't know that. I erase it at the end of the year. So you tell me
erase it. You do not erase it.
That loss he got this year.
Hey, nobody cares.
Get him, Gabe.
No, it ain't no get him. There's no way for him to get me.
Get him, Gabe.
There's no way for him to get me.
That don't get erased, bro. I got screenshots of that.
I only found out until recently, a couple weeks ago.
There's T-shirts.
You know, Gabe come on here. Gabe comes on this show with a lot of Black Air Force energy. But I only found out a couple of weeks ago, Gabe is actually light-skinned. And that just makes sense as to why he keeps harping on this one dub. He keep harping on this one dub. It's light-skinned activity. That's what it is.
Hold on.
What does light-skin got to do with Black Air Force energy?
Because he's trying to guide.
That's because we're in Black. This is Black History Month, so he had to be specific.
Come on, T. Not on Black History.
Wait a minute. I'm not down, and I'm just saying it's like, look, it ain't nothing wrong with light-skinned energy. I'm just saying that's what it is. I couldn't figure out as to why he was harping on this one thing. It's the same way Steph Curry, he just obsessed with the three. It's just three, shoot a three, shimmy, shoot a three, shimmy. Who he's cooking. Like they get harped up on one thing.
Hold on.
They just won't let stuff go. That's what light skin energy is to get harped up on one thing and to just stick on it. It's just like, bro, it's fine, bro. Okay, cool. Your hair is good. You got good hair. It's fine.
T.
What?
I understand the Tyreek Hill type now.
What?
Because if it's black on black crime, Mahomes is a light skinned dude. Tyreek is dark skinned.
He riding with his light skin. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So let me clarify this right quick. Let me clarify right
now. Look,
it's
Patrick Mahomes, Steph Curry played in the game. They all got a light skin association.
Yeah.
It's Drake probably in there somewhere too. Yeah,
we brother.
It makes sense.
Brother, Tyreek and Pat Mahomes are brothers. Tua ain't a brother. You don't go put nobody before the brothers, man. We got enough people checking us every single day. What? And you get one of us to check our own self, be like, oh no, man, Tua more accurate than him. Okay, well, what Tua accuracy get you? At home in the playoffs with your paycheck.
It got him his best season.
He
had a better season. He had a better season. Please give context for the people. As I tried to do this earlier, I tried to tell you earlier, you got to give context for the people because they don't know what our argument is.
Juju got the best season. Point blank, end of discussion.
But Gabe.
Patrick Mahomes had the best season. He walking around with a Super Bowl.
Skip. Come on, Skip. They don't know what you're talking about, Skip. They don't know what you're talking about, Skip.
I ain't worried about those Skip. I'm worried about who got the ring.
Okay, but what about his money, though, Gabe?
He did get big guap.
Patrick Mahomes got go get even more than that. I ain't even worried about no money.
No, we're talking about him leaving.
Oh man,
he left.
Money, I don't have a problem. No, I don't have a problem with him leaving.
Do you see
but
my hand
shut
trembling?
up when you leave.
It's that
don't sit up there and try to put some dude that you never play the game with above a dude that got you to the playoffs and the championship and made you who you were.
That mute button calling my name the same way Green Goblin Mask was calling him as Spider-Man. It's hard to overcome.
But Gabe,
Alex Smith won't do it.
I just asked the simple task. I asked him to give context to the people. He won't do it.
He just did.
It's hard.
He just did.
I wasn't listening.
That's wild. That's wild.
But Gabe, so you don't think that he should have left? Because we had the same debate about Devontae Adams leaving Green Bay.
No, Double M. I have no problem with him leaving. I don't care about the money. My thing is, don't go in spewing stuff that you don't have facts for. So, like, all right, case in point.
Oh my goodness.
If Tyreek, no, I'm for real. Let's hear me out though.
I've already heard Tyreek,
you. No, you haven't. All right, listen then. Don't hear me. Listen to what I'm saying.
If you say something anything different than what you said in the text messages, I'm gonna mute you.
If Tyreek came out, what he said last year, it was premature. If Tyreek came out this year, like this offseason, and they was asking him, and he said, yeah, man, so-and-so act.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't mute him. I don't know.
No, he didn't mute him.
Thank goodness Double M is here to vouch for me. I didn't mute him.
He didn't mute him.
He's gone. No, what happened?
I just said, what was that? I didn't say you muted him.
I'm saying he's gone. What happened to Gabe? Gabe, come back. Wait.
I understand where Gabe coming from.
Is that going to mess up the recording? Gabe!
You might be driving through a tunnel or something.
I thought he was home. Look, people for the content, I know y'all just heard a bunch of rigmarole, but this is what happened. Gabe is upset because Tyreek Hill said the Tua was more accurate than him. We had a whole argument about it in the chat, in our group chat for the podcast. My argument was, okay, you just heard Gabe's argument saying that it was premature. I'm saying is, even if it was premature, he ended up being right. So I don't know what the beef is still. I really don't understand it. But until Gabe get back, because we all over the place right now, please, let's reestablish some structure. Joe, I want to hear your voice. And I want to hear about how you was wrong. Go ahead. Tell me what you thought about the game. Tell the people who you picked. Own it. And give it to us.
I picked the Eagles. I listened to you when you said the Eagles defense could be had. And, that they definitely got exposed way more than I thought they would. But I didn't know that they could be exposed. That wasn't my biggest argument. My biggest thing was the injuries. And I'm going to just put this out there. It might be a little controversial. Some of y'all might not agree. But Patrick Mahomes did not look as injured as they were saying he was with that high ankle sprain. There was a couple times where he pulled a Jason Tatum. That man was getting off the field, limping and scrunching up his face. And then that man went and ran for like 25 yards. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that he was as hurt as much as he was. I think a lot of that was a little bit of a show.
No, but it was the elephant tranquilizers, Joe. They were shooting him up with the finest drugs the NFL has at their disposal. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm just saying.
Hey, unmute Gabe. Unmute Gabe. Or did he mute himself?
He muted himself. I ain't muted.
My bad.
I think the Eagles winning that with a game plan of thinking Patrick Mahomes was a little bit more limited than he was. And he was getting out whenever he wanted to and making the passes he's capable of making, but it was just everybody looked fine. I mean, the receivers were fine. Cole Harmon was back. Like, everybody looked completely healthy. Travis Kelce back didn't look sore, nothing. Everybody got fresh massages and all that. So I thought injuries would have a more impact on the game. They didn't. And even with that, they really only lost by their last penalty. I mean, even with that penalty, I would at least like to see the Eagles get a chance to go down the field and win the Super Bowl. I kind of hated that it was decided by that. But, it is what it is.
Stupid. I won't even let you get the chance.
It is what it is.
All right, Double M, go ahead and give us your recap. Who you pick? Go ahead, let them know how you lost, how you was wrong. Yo, let them know.
Man, I picked the Eagles. Ain't no shame in that. The game went. The Eagles offensively did what I thought they would do offensively. So when somebody hollering about the Chiefs and all this and that, you're saying it like it wasn't a close game. The game was close. I can point to 3 things, the reason why the game turned out that way. One is the Jalen Hurts fumble when he was switching hands.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
That ain't got nothing to do
because
with
at that time, the Eagles was up 14-7 and was moving the ball. Scooping score is 14-14. Secondly,
how you moving the ball? You only at the 20-yard line.
Well, because they just scored on that last drive.
Come on, T.
Okay, I thought you been moving. No, I thought you've been moving the ball in that particular series. He had only run 2 plays and he fumbled the ball. My fault.
No, they had the momentum. They was having control of the game. It was about to go into halftime.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
With the double-digit lead, if they could score on that drive.
Go ahead with your second point, Double M.
Secondly, and I say it all the time, coaching matters. Andy Reid did a really good job of making halftime adjustment, scheming again, because the 2 touchdowns, the same play.
Talk about corn dog.
Whatever you call it. I don't know.
That's what he said the name.
Double M. You know why he was able to make the adjustments, right?
Why was that?
His players were not allowed to go to the halftime show. Everybody stayed inside.
No, Andy Reid just a good coach. I mean, I'm not buying all that, but and I say case in point, they ran that play 4 times. The first time they ran it, he watched what the Eagles did. He went back and ran the play again. They went down there again the second time. He ran it. The Eagles stopped it. He saw what they done, and he ran it the opposite way. That's just good coaching. And the last, you know what? A penalty is a penalty. But like I said, I don't care what sport it is. I don't care what team it is. Even if it's the Cowboys, the game should never be decided by the refs. Never.
I would argue it's not decided by the refs. It's decided by the players that's committing the penalties.
If they called it and they knew that inevitably,
what's their job, man? What's a referee's job? If you see something stupid, throw a flag on it. If they breaking the rules, point it out. That's their job.
They're not consistent with that. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're consistent either, but my point is they're supposed to do that. We mad because they doing their job. All year we mad because they not doing their job right. He do his job right now, we mad.
Who mad?
Everybody that's a fan of Philly.
Who mad?
Everybody that's a fan of Philly. I'm just asking you.
Anyway, it's too many times that you watch games, no matter what sport, well, except for baseball, but you watch them, and when it's down to that last minute or whatever, calls that's not flagrant in basketball or blatant in football or whatever, they don't call them. And you got the biggest game of the year, and you ultimately ended the game right there.
Philly still got the ball back with 8 seconds left. They could have done something better than what they did.
Really?
Come on, man. Stop it.
Really?
I would have took, if it was the Chiefs and not the Eagles with 8 seconds left, guess what?
No,
I'm thinking Patty Mahomes for to do something, man.
Actually, he had 13 seconds, but still.
That's even worse. You give me 13 seconds in Madden, I'm toasting you, boy. What? Steelers cross. I'm hitting them on the seam. Stop playing with me.
Anyway, that's my take on it.
Tiz, give us your synopsis of the game.
I do believe Philly lost momentum after the second half. I appreciated the way that Kansas City was able to control the ball and also clock management, because up to that point, they had really kept with the ground. Philly kept the ground game going, which kept Mahomes off the field. Turnover was a big key. I know that helped them score and keep staying in the game. Due to the flags, I know, we had that conversation earlier. I think there were some calls missed on Philly's side as well. So KC got one, and fine. I did not understand the last play of the game, however. That was a little unusual. However, be that as it may, it was a great game. One of the better ones I've seen. I was just glad Kansas City came out on top.
Well, you know what, Tiz? Kansas City did to Philly the last 5 minutes what Philly did to them, and that's ball control.
Yeah.
So that's why I say coaching matters. Because when Jalen got it back,
they didn't take no risks. They said, let's just go ahead, settle for this good old field goal.
They ate the clock up because when Jalen got the ball, or Philly, they went down and scored. And Andy Reid knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Gabe. Is Gabe here?
Well, the Chiefs won. Everybody is harping on a flag. It doesn't matter. And the reason why I said it don't matter, because he committed the penalty. He admitted he committed the penalty. So why are we arguing, telling refs that you shouldn't do your job because the game is on the line? No, you get paid to throw flags. And officiate the game. They officiate the game. He did it. It's a human error. People probably lost a bunch of money. So what? That's their problem. Not mine. My homeboy won. And I mean, it was a great game. And it really it's almost like an SEC college team game. Like the Alabama versus Tennessee. You knew this game was going to come down to who had the ball last. And fortunately, the Chiefs had the ball last. And time persist. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, I know the like 8 seconds or whatever like that, but I ain't worried about that. I don't care what you say. You maybe like Boss Man T said, maybe if it was Mahomes, maybe Justin Herbert, somebody who got a super arm that can throw a Hail Mary, Aaron Rodgers, I even throw him in there. Yeah, they probably do got a chance.
I appreciate that.
8-13, however many seconds left on. But with Jalen Hurts, nah, Jalen ain't finna bust no run that far down the field. He even juke like he in Madden. So, effectively, the game was over with when Butler keep the field goal. It's just fact. And everybody knew it.
They should have hook and laddered. I would have at least tried to do a hook and ladder.
They ended up doing the same stuff that the Patriots did. They ended up throwing to the defensive player for another touchdown and blow the whole score up, and then everybody mad because they lose their money because the spread get messed up. So,
man, look, or they could have, they could have done like Arkansas a couple years back and make that thing do what that thing's supposed to do, you heard?
That game was over as soon as they kicked the field goal.
Yeah, that game was over. They knew it was over when that field goal went in. He's like, man, what we finna do in 8 seconds? We ain't finna do nothing on 8
Thinking like seconds. That, you ain't gonna do nothing, you heard?
That's what I said.
Jalen is not Aaron Rodgers. He is not my homeboy. He is not Justin Herbert. He don't have that type of arm. I give him maybe 40, 50, even when his arm is good. I watched him play for Alabama. He's a good quarterback. He's serviceable. He's better than Dak. But he ain't finna throw no ball, no 50, 60 yards. I mean, come on. All right, I'm going to tell y'all, think back.
Casual
when
shots.
Alabama beat Georgia, Tua threw that ball all the way down there. Not Jalen Hurts. So that's how it is.
Hold on, Gabe. But you talking like Jalen Hurts didn't have a good game.
Why does he keep disappearing from the chat, though? Gabe, is there a reason why you keep disappearing from the chat?
I have no
question.
Nah, go ahead. My bad.
I'm very concerned because the way this recording work, I don't know if it's still gonna,
I'll be on Wi-Fi.
I said that you was Gabe.
Okay. Yeah.
You talking like Hurts didn't have a good game.
No. No. I'm not saying Hurts didn't have a good game. My thing is this was a classic SEC battle, like a LSU, Alabama, Tennessee, where it comes down to who technically scores last. And in this case, the Chiefs did. What I'm saying about Jalen is that with 8 seconds left, he doesn't have possess the arm talent to throw that ball to where it needs to be for a Hail Mary. He just doesn't. It's just facts.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about him. And when I said like he's a serviceable quarterback, I'm saying like from arm talent wise, I think Dak probably could throw farther than him. But as far as like reading the field, understanding, making decisional changes, audibles, things like that. No, I take Jalen over Dak any day. But the arm talent is it's not really there. It's just facts of it, That's my 2 cents.
Decisional changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Man,
I don't know. I'm not gonna do no black on black crime with Jalen. Nah, he good. He my guy. He played for us for 3 years.
God. What is up with? Hey, you know what? Black History Month. All right, go black people. But what is this about? We're all black here, y'all. Please don't cancel us. It's okay. We all black. But man.
You know what though? I don't think Mahomes should have been MVP. I think it should have went to the defensive dude. What's his name?
Chris Jones?
Yeah, number 32.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He the one scored the touchdown.
Nah, that's Mahomes.
That dude was everywhere.
That's still Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, but that's why he got it.
It ain't that. He put the team on his back. He put the team on his back.
Hold on. Mahomes didn't even have 200 yards passing.
He did what he needed to do.
Dude, so did number 32. That dude was everywhere.
He put up 7 points of Patrick Mahomes. He was throwing them dots. And the ankle!
He got it.
And the ankle! My ankle!
And that ain't the first time a defensive player done been robbed of an MVP in a Super Bowl.
Let's also not forget when we bring up the ankle. Let's not forget that Jalen Hurts had a bad throwing shoulder too. Like I've heard a lot of people bring up that ankle, but ain't nobody talked about Jalen Hurts' shoulder.
Well,
that's possibly the reason why he threw his.
He threw for over 300. Know what you talking about, yo?
Wait a minute. If we gonna talk about that throwing shoulder, he did a whole lot of running and putting that shoulder down and trying to run through folks. So that shoulder wasn't hurting him too bad.
Or he got some physical toughness. Maybe he got that dog in him, Tiz. Have you ever thought about that?
He got that dog from playing at OU.
Maybe he got that dog in him.
No, he came from the SEC, dude. Don't even do that. He came from the SEC.
Are you telling me he adopted that dog in OU?
Where did he get that dog?
Where did he get that dog from?
What kind of dog is it?
Don't even do that, Tiz.
You talking about Jalen Hurts? I did check out for a moment because I was talking to a viewer.
You know what?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts.
You know, Tiz, he squats 600 pounds.
You know what kind of dog was in him? Old Yeller.
Pomeranian?
It was Old Yeller because they put him down.
Oh, that's not right. That's not cool at all.
You know what? I do think the one mistake that Philly made, they ended up kicking that second field goal.
Yeah, they should have stayed aggressive.
They should have lined up in their little rugby scrum and went straight to the end zone because Casey could not stop it.
I got the biggest favor of y'all to ask.
What's that?
Is anybody gonna respond to me? Keep the show going. Look you think you know a guy. I'm thinking Joe gonna hold me down and all the time. That's my brother. But man, come on, yo.
Man, I got pedigree to ask about the favorite.
You ain't got no pedigree to ask. You know, man, if it was the shoe was on the other foot, I'm gonna break bread or whatever the song is.
Well, we keep it going. So I got a question for you, Tiz.
Hey, keep it going, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's up with your man, Michael Irvin?
Keep it on football.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I I saw the initial report, but apparently, according to what everybody else is saying and eyewitnesses, Irvin didn't do what this woman says he did. Did I miss something?
It's a couple of witnesses, though, Tiz.
What did he do?
That are claiming he did do it or he did not?
That he did.
See, I missed that. So I'm missing some stuff because I heard the three that said that he did not. Said it was a friendly gesture. So I don't know what transpired after that because I kind of lost touch. So please fill me in.
Yeah, give me the background because I heard about it. I've heard about it, but I haven't read up on the whole situation. Give me the background.
Hold on.
Well,
We're introducing a topic. In case viewers don't know, give context because I don't know what you're talking about. Introduce the topic and then keep going.
Okay, Michael Irvin was accused of sexually assaulting a woman.
Oh my goodness!
In Florida. I don't know what was the event, Tiz. I don't know what the event was.
I forget what the event was. It was something leading up to the Super Bowl. I forget what they had going on, and they were all at some event. The woman claims that he said or did something prior to him getting on the elevator. He says it was a gentle or simple, hi, how you doing? I think he even might have signed something, 30, 40 seconds dealing with her and then getting on the elevator and going on his way. Next thing we know, she's claiming something happened. The hotel kicks him out. ESPN pulls him off for the Super Bowl. He's losing.
I mean, NFL Network.
NFL Network pulled him off the Super Bowl. Whatever appearances he was supposed to have in signing and doing some things, along with that, he lost all of that. He and his reps filed a $3 million lawsuit.
$100 million.
Okay.
It's a $100 million lawsuit.
They filed a big lawsuit claiming that this was a lie, that she had all the money he had lost, and so they were trying to file against that nothing happened, and that he had eyewitnesses. That was the last I heard of the story, I believe, either Saturday or Sunday. So now you're filling me in with the other side of the story that I missed.
Okay, so I watched the partial news deal today, and he said, which is dumb, his lawyers told him don't talk about it, but he done went on and did a news interview to talk about it.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
And he said in it, my lawyers, they don't even know this. They told me not to say nothing, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway because it's defaming my character and all this and that. He just messing himself up.
Oh, that's why I ain't seen nothing, heard nothing from saying. Keep going.
Whoa,
I didn't watch all of it. I only watched part of it because we were getting ready for the show.
Okay.
I got one question. Is this woman got $1 million or something? Because who he gonna get the money from?
Oh, I don't know.
Cause you finna sue. That's like suing me for $100 million. I'm looking at you. Go right ahead. What you gonna do?
No, Michael Irvin. Hold on, Gabe. Michael Irvin is suing the NFL Network.
Okay, how's that lawsuit going?
No, he wasn't. I thought he was suing the girl for defamation.
No. Well, it might be the girl.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna sue somebody who ain't got it? That's my thing. Was you gonna go your way?
You know what? He said that he knew her.
If you accuse me of doing something like that, I'm leaving here with something. You're not finna ruin my whole career, my legacy. I'm leaving here with something.
What you gonna leave with? Some child support money? $200 a month? That's about
but this is what makes it look so bad.
Somebody got to pay, Gabe.
You know what?
From her.
But
Gabe, it's not even about that.
This is why I look bad, because he said that Fox, I keep saying Fox, NFL Network told him, go to the hotel, don't talk to nobody, just go straight to your room. When it came out, they called him in. They called him in and they said, hey, we're going to send you on because there was an incident. He said, no, it wasn't no incident. I didn't talk to nobody. Then they showed him the video where he was talking to her.
Oh, man.
That's why the NFL Network sent him on.
Dude is not getting no money for that. He can put that behind his mind. He trying to save face, but dude ain't finna get paid from that lawsuit.
I don't know, baby.
Maybe he just trying to get it back, Gabe. Maybe he's not trying to get the money back, but it's just like, it's to show, it's symbolic, It's symbolic, but it's very much so physical.
Guess what? You still symbolic out of $100 million.
I mean, not if he wins the lawsuit, then it'll be media news to where he won the lawsuit of that she was actually defaming his name instead of like some of these accusations here, and then you just don't hear it because there be stuff like that whenever people are falsely accused.
I get what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
I just don't get why people got to put $100 million out there like he finna get that from her when he not.
It might not necessarily be. It might not necessarily be that, Gabe. See, one of the things about countersuing is just like, they might not close on $100 million, but if he feel like the defamation of his character might have cost them $100 million, because let's just say he is of a certain age, he's making this amount right now, and let's just say they don't renew his contract, and he can do this until he's this age. It's just like, yo, you cost me $100 million. He might not get it, but when it comes to charges, and then when you suing somebody and blah, 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 it's always overshooting so a number can be brought down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get that.
And on top of that, Gabe, you know what? You just made stuff look spooky for me. So now I'm finna make it look spooky for you. The court finna have $100 million bill on your head. You got to think about that while we waiting for trial. Yeah, I get something out of that. I might not get $100 million, but I'm getting something. Like Joe said, I'm leaving something. Man,
that woman go file bankruptcy.
You underestimate my vengeance.
Man, please. She gonna go file bankruptcy and go on by her business. Then when he gonna get nothing. Nathaniel Jones.
He's got a ride.
Got you. Tiz, you out of here?
Yeah, I'm calling it.
Y'all drive safe tomorrow, man.
NBA, though. But you know what? This might just
be Y'all have a good one.
All right, Tiz. Appreciate it. Man, this might just be a Super Bowl recap. I don't have my NBA notes in front of me. So Super Bowl plus Michael Irving doing
dumb stuff.
Doing dumb stuff for sure. Man. Now, I'm off the top of my head with this one. Does anybody Double M inspired the topic, as a matter of fact. Does anybody have a topic that they really want to talk about before we get out of here? Because we 40. We're gonna wait on you. Joe, do you have
don't do Gabe like that, man.
Because Gabe, you don't understand just how often, and this is what makes Gabe great, but you also don't understand how frustrating as a moderator and as host it is. Gabe disrupts the flow of the show so often. Like, just boom, out of left field, here come Gabe with his Gabeisms. You feel me?
You used to praise him for that.
I am praising him in this moment, but also, two things can be true. Maybe I want to get the reins because I've been gone for 5 or 10 minutes. I was doing a sound check, and we sound good. It's great. I would have turned Tears up, but he just left. But I want to hear Joe. I ain't heard Joe. Joe been ad-libbing the whole episode. I want to hear Joe. Joe, what's going on? Tell us what you want to talk about, Joe.
I don't know. I don't think you want to approach my topic. My topic is kind of NBA related. We just got out of free agency. You might want to say this for a whole episode.
Okay, write it down. And I'm not kidding. Write it down, and then we'll come back to it. What about this, Joe? Where is Aaron Rodgers going?
I hope, I sincerely hope that if he got to go somewhere, he go to the Jets. Because I want to get some compensation for that old man. I need something. I need something for Aaron. I don't feel like we'll just have a terrible team once he leaves. But I don't feel like, as a young fan, I don't feel like having to sit through a 10-year rebuild. I'd very much so rather what.
Y'all was trash with him there. So I mean,
how? Come on, team. Come on. We just talked about defamation. How are we trash? Just because we didn't make it to the Super Bowl doesn't mean we're trash. We didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So
hey, let's chill out. Here's my question for you, because you're such a fan of this man, but I got a question, right? You told me that you became a fan of the Green Bay Packers because you started watching football around the time that they met the Steelers in the Super Bowl. You said you were this close to being a Steelers fan if the Steelers had won. So first and foremost, you're a bandwagon rider. That's cool. Second off,
that's not true. To be a bandwagon rider, you have to switch from team to team.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds a little bandwagon. I hear the wheels creaking on that wagon.
Of these teams. You capping? That's
I don't know, bro. Those were the two choices. Those were the two choices.
I was just saying that I started watching football the season that the Packers went to the Super Bowl against Pittsburgh, and
you was
when
like,
it got
who
to the
is
end,
really winning out here?
No, it was me and my brother. We were watching football, and we were both deciding which team we wanted to go for. He chose Pittsburgh. I chose the Packers, and I've been a Packers fan.
Your brother sounds more authentic to you. Shout out to him. Shout out to Himothy. You know, he sounds a little bit more authentic.
How does that sound authentic just because he picked the team that went to lose that Super Bowl?
It's not that he picked the team to lose. It's just he picked the team like, yo, you know what? I'm rocking with them. You know? I feel like you waited until you said
I picked the team and said I'm rocking with them. I did the same thing.
I think you picked the team after they won and said, you know what? Yeah, this is where I'm at. But you know what? Semantics.
That's
after
not how
he
we
won
did. I literally just told you we picked at the beginning of the game who would win.
Allegedly.
And we picked
Allegedly. Because you said you was this close. Then why was you this close to being a Steelers fan?
Because there was only two teams in the Super Bowl. It was either one or the other.
Why would he do that?
So you picked opposite of your brother?
I thought he lived.
No, I picked first.
I thought he loved that boy.
Oh, so your brother picked opposite of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That don't sound like him. I know his brother, but
you don't know him like you say you do if that don't sound like him.
Maybe I'm capping, but
yeah, you definitely are.
All right, Joe. Here's my thing. After he won that Super Bowl, you thought he was gonna bring you more, yeah? Did you think he was gonna bring you more?
Of course.
Where they at? Where they at though?
They not there.
Do you realize in 5 years? Hey, check this out. In 5 years, my guy, 15 at KC.
That's your guy?
Already got it.
Sounds like you're bandwagoning now.
Nah, I love Kenny Pickett too. Don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of Patty. I'm a fan of Patty, man.
You don't think I like Patty?
I don't know. I don't care. We talking about me. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. You say I'm hating on Patty, but I rock with Patty too. What you mean?
Did I say you was hating on Patty? I don't think. Did you hear me say that?
What?
Did you hear me say that Joe was hating on Patty?
No.
See, he's projecting on me. He's trying to gaslight me to make it seem like I'm against him, but he's against me. My whole question was, if you thought he was gonna bring you more and he didn't, he's a fraud. My guy 15 already got a better career than him. 5 years in, what's up?
How is that your guy if that's not your team? That's what I want to know. Because
that's my guy. I didn't say that's my team. I said that's my guy. You feel me? You also know my other guy is retired. Cam Newton. That was my guy too. You know that. You know this. Stop acting like you don't know me. You know me in real life, Joe. You know me in real life. Don't front for these cameras. You know me.
I'm not front for the cameras, man. You front for the cameras big time right now.
Nah. You know I keep this energy off, Mike. You know this because you know I can't stand that man and that team. You little stinking team. You little mole. He said, you know I can't stand you. You know I don't like you. You know I wish. You know I want better for you. I wish you really would have took a little bit more time to determine who you was going to be a fan of. You could have done anything, but you chose them. No, don't do nothing but bring disappointment to you.
What I'm gathering from this sentence is that you have a bias towards my team initially going into this conversation. So I don't know why I should dignify what you're saying.
What I'm gathering from this conversation is that you blindly follow this man. He going into darkness retreats and who knows what that is, what that's about. He's doing drugs out of the country. Illegal U.S. drugs. He's doing drugs out of the country. He be percolating on the field. He be off them perkies. And
you were just talking about them shooting up Patrick Mahomes. That's cool, but my boy can't get percolated.
I ain't say it was cool, dog. I just said that's what happened, man. I never said
he can't get percolate. What's wrong with him getting percolated?
Do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Don't do it.
Oh my goodness!
Don't do that.
He hurt too. Why can't he get percolated?
I pledged in 4th grade. I wasn't gonna do no drugs. I ain't did none since. None.
You did that DARE program.
Yep, I'm gonna be drug free. I had that red ribbon. I kept that ribbon.
Yeah.
I kept that ribbon. Hey, yo, that team is garbage, yo.
My team's not garbage. You're biased and you're bitter. You're bitter and biased.
I've been trying to rebuild, but Aaron Rodgers been breaking it down.
That's true. That's true.
That's not even really his fault for the most part. If they would have just been honest with their intentions, then it wouldn't have went this way. I'm talking about my team. I'm not talking about an individual here. I'm just saying if the organization would have been straightforward, hey, we want your replacement. We appreciate everything you've done for us, but we're gonna move on. So we want you to move on too.
So you would be comfortable.
They didn't have to sign him last year.
You would be comfortable being in front office, having him as your quarterback.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
You said that wasn't his fault. I want you to get in their shoes. You tell me everything peachy keen. It's all their fault, huh? He ain't got nothing to do with it.
If I was in the front office, I would have been straight up when we went into the draft and we decided to trade up to get Jordan Love and not have him thinking that we were trading up to get a wide receiver. That man was sitting there thinking, he was sitting there thinking he was going to get some help and his replacement popped up. I would have been transparent.
And he would have took it kindly, yeah.
That doesn't matter. The way you handle business matters.
But you know what, though,
and
Joe?
They didn't handle it right.
I agree with you on that. But you know what, though? He should have saw it coming. He should have saw it coming. Because they did the same thing with Brett Favre and him.
Yeah, but he got the ego. He got that ego that's crazy. He got that crazy size ego. I don't know where people get those from. I ain't seen one of them. Not for sale. I ain't seen one of them for sale before. I don't know where he got that ego from.
How are you saying that? And then also talking about you would have been up front with him and the business would have been just business.
No, I mean, they have a history of that. I agree with Joe. They haven't been up front with any of their QBs. That's just what they do.
He's a fan of a trash organization. They don't treat the players right.
Aaron was probably in there thinking he'd be different because of how much more talented he was. That's why I'm saying his ego comes into play. That's why he didn't see it coming, because he figured he was better.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm not like Favre. Why would they treat me like that? They gonna give me help.
Is he not like Favre?
No, he better than Favre.
Seemed like he been acting like Favre.
No, well, talent wise.
Okay. Hey, then my question to you, Joe, is if it was all this talent, don't you expect it would have been a little bit better results over these past, 12 years at this point?
You of all people know good and well that this team sport that we love to watch cannot be won all the time.
Don't do that to me. We talking about you, buddy. We talking about you.
Nah, if you want to bring it to me, I'm going to keep it real with you. What you say? Same energy, man. Same energy I have off the show. You said the same energy you have off the show is the same energy you have on this mic with the cameras. That's what you said. I'm just keeping the same energy.
Keep it. Give it to me. Give me your energy.
I'm just saying sometimes it takes more than the outstanding talent. And with the couple teams he had, there was some exceptions, but there was times where he needed more than himself and his talent. And he didn't get that from the organization.
So many NFC championships.
That's all I'm saying.
He ain't talking about nothing. Gabe, go ahead. What was your topic?
You done made him forget.
I'm going to comment on Joe's topic.
Okay.
Here's the kicker.
Oh, Lord.
Aaron Rodgers is a player when it's all said and done. Look, they pay you, $50 million a year to go throw a ball, score touchdowns, get them through the playoffs, win a Super Bowl, to increase the value of their investment. Go do your job. That's what's all said and done. No, we all had jobs, man. Y'all had jobs.
Yeah, they fired me.
Our boss ain't got to tell us what they gonna do. They pay us. They don't pay us to say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a discussion with you."
Don't nobody tell me nothing no more.
Exactly. So I'm the same way. So I mean, like I get the premise of it, but it don't mean a hill of bean because he don't own the team.
Hill of beans.
Hill of bean. He don't own the team.
But you know what?
And, it was a good point made today that I didn't think about that. If he get traded to another team, Aaron Rodgers gonna have to deal with an owner. He gonna have to talk face to face with one man who's gonna be like, "I own this team. You work for me." Man, you better be careful what you wish for, Aaron. Just real talk.
Especially if you go to the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly, because them was it like a board of governors? You might get pamper one or two, and they vote on your side. Man, you dealing with one man who got the bigger ego than you, because he gonna look at you and say, "Bruh, I eat your $50 million. You gonna make sit your butt down at home." And home with you. So if I were Aaron, I sit my butt in Green Bay, but like I'm finna take this $50+ million I'm gonna make every year, and low not make it to the Super Bowl or the playoffs and just deal with it. Because he got to get a chance next year. His wide receiver legit, but
You know what? I just had a thought.
He don't want that. He don't want that.
I just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that was happening in Green Bay, all the years they didn't get him no receiver, nothing like that, and then he started tripping. You think he's sabotaging them?
You know what? I don't
think so. I don't think so.
No, think about it though.
Of course he wouldn't.
He had new receivers. He wouldn't go work out with them. He wouldn't do none of that.
Yep.
It's all about him and his money. What say he want to have with the Packers? So what better way to show an organization that you need me than to do what he did?
So he just on the pettiest path known to man.
Right.
No, I don't think
I can see that.
Think
Well,
about
I
it,
mean,
Joe.
hey, Joe, ain't he over there smoking some illegal stuff? We don't know what's going on in his mind, man. We don't know what's going on in his mind.
I'm not going to say that because I don't know him like that. All I know is
he told us he's smoking ayahuasca or whatever.
He in the
All
dark.
you gotta do the research of what that stuff does. It messes your mind up.
We already seen him perked up.
Told me.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's just a thought, Joe. It just looks suspicious.
Only reason why I don't think he's sabotaging us for real is simply because of there's the way we lose. The way we, especially this year, the way we lost to Detroit. And even last year, the way we lost to I think it was San Fran.
It was San Fran.
He be getting beat up. I don't think he be getting whooped on like that just so he can look at the team and be like, ha ha, you gonna have to get rid of me, or now I done ruined your organization. Like I don't think it's all that. That's a little bit too deliberate.
I don't know, Joe. You said about that ego, you don't know where you buy that stuff at? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there.
Man, that ego would make me want to put the team on my back and do it all by myself. That's what I'd imagine that ego would want me to do. But at this point in time in his career,
your typical dude, though, Joe.
Well, he doesn't have the ability to do all that. I mean, it's too much for him to overcome. And I think he's noticed that kind of these past couple years that, he can't just overcome the stuff with outstanding talent and his last minute comebacks and his glory days, Aaron Rodgers. Like he needs more than what he's got now. And so I think that's one of the main reasons why he's even looking for a different destination to go and not considering staying at a place that's going to have to rebuild because he ain't going to be able to do nothing with a rebuild team. And he's too competitive for that. He wants to do way more than what he's been able to do. But I don't think he's going to get what he's looking for by running to a different team.
No, he's going to still be the same dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way he'll go and have success and chemistry is if he go to the Raiders because he already know Devontae.
Yeah.
Any place else, he gonna have to learn them receivers. He gonna have to go to training camp. He gonna have to work with that team, and that's not what he wants to do.
I don't know. That Jets defense can make Zach Wilson look decent. Maybe it can make Aaron Rodgers look all right. But it could just also be leading up to another Russell Wilson situation.
Yeah.
Not to talk bad about Russ, but I'm just saying, like, he's incredibly talented, of course, but he's just the first quarterback that comes to mind immediately about somebody who's gone to another place immediately looking for success. And even if you have that talent, that's just not what it's going to take you. It takes some time to get to know those folks.
You know what? I'm glad you brought him up because I got a question. You think that Sean Payton going to bench Russell Wilson?
No.
No.
I don't know. He from that Parcells tree.
Second year?
No, I'm saying if he don't work in Sean Payton's system, because he done already told him you can't have your personal quarterback coach or whoever he had coming in the building. Mm-hmm. He done put the kibosh on that already.
I mean, the only thing about it is if you bench him, then what else? I mean, that's a bunch of money you got sitting on the bench if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And even if that's your decision, where are you going to go after that?
Yeah, but I think the Broncos gave him that kind of power.
Yeah, but they also want you to be successful and win. So who he gonna get if you put Russ on the bench? He gonna get is it Brett Rippon? That's the
bench
player.
But look at all the QBs that's coming up this year.
Geno,
man, the Seahawks ain't letting Geno go nowhere.
I don't know. From what I heard, they didn't write back. I mean, he didn't write back when they wrote him off. If I was Geno, I'd be feeling like a free agent all the way. Ain't nobody got no loyalty. The Seahawks,
they gonna pay him, man. I don't think he going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
He had too good a year.
Yeah. All due respect to Geno, but if they pay him, he's not going to be able to do nothing.
Why?
I mean, look at his division. Like Matthew Stafford took a season off, but
he retired.
That Rams team. What?
I think he retiring.
Are you serious?
Who? Yeah, Stafford.
Matthew Stafford.
I think he announced his retirement.
You be watching too much ESPN.
Are you serious? If that's true,
I believe so.
Nah.
If that's true, he should have did that last year.
I'm coming.
No, I think that's why he did, because of the injury.
Oh yeah.
He didn't return. I don't know. I don't see nothing say he returned.
Oh no.
That's Stephen A. gaslighting you on First Take.
I don't watch First Take. I done told you that 100 times.
I can hear the frustration in his voice.
It's like talking to a stop sign.
Nah, he said he not returning. Yeah.
Yeah, so he still got the Rams to deal with. He still got the Cardinals to deal with.
Man, I don't think Arizona.
And then he still got the 49ers.
Only one he got to worry about is the Niners.
Yeah, but who's going to be the 49ers coach? I mean, quarterback.
Oh, any one of them three.
It's got to be.
It's going to be Purdy.
Okay,
yeah, it's got to be Purdy.
No. Let me ask this: Should the 49ers go get Derek Carr?
No.
Yes.
Why not?
No,
because they got Purdy.
They could spend that money elsewhere. Yeah. They don't need Derek Carr.
Okay, first of all, Purdy, the only reason that he was looking so good is because don't nobody have film on him. Because don't nobody looking at that dude in college. So ain't nobody got no film on him.
That's a lot of games to write off because of not having film.
Nah. Watch Kenny
When
Ken
they get film on him, he gonna go back to average Dak. That boy is a sixer. He was
kind of rolling with Gabe, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but Gabe, I mean, he has a good team around him.
Yeah, but it's scheme for real though. It's definitely scheme. So imagine if you got a competent quarterback like Nah, bro. I don't know. I'm not saying they get Derek Carr, but like,
no. And if they got him on a rookie deal, they got 2 quarterbacks on rookie deals. They can fix other areas.
Yeah, I'm not vouching for Brock Purdy's talent or anything. I'm just saying, why would they go and spend money on somebody like Derek Carr?
Because they have a win-now team. You got Ayuk, you got Debo, you got McCaffrey. All of them injury prone. You already know that. They got a legit defense. You literally, the only thing that kept you from getting to the Super Bowl was not having a quarterback.
And you think Derek Carr is there?
They're going to have film on him. They're going to have film on Purdy. They're going to shut Purdy down next year.
Gabe, let me answer Double M. Derek Carr ain't never had no defense that was above 28th. And he still has had winning records. He still took them sorry Raiders to the playoffs. Derek Carr is a better quarterback than what people give him credit for. But he just with the Raiders, whose management is terrible, whose coaching is terrible, whose defense has been terrible.
Have you looked at his? Looked at his touchdown to interception ratio?
Yes, but if you don't have no choice but to air it out because the defense keeps letting people score and you become one-dimensional. Derek Carr. All right, he gonna show you next year.
I'm not hating on Derek Carr.
I'm not hating. I want to make that
abundantly clear.
Joe is a hater.
I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not hating on Derek Carr.
I like Derek Carr, but he ain't the answer in the Niners.
You're a hater too.
Whatever. Y'all putting him in a category that he's not.
So the 49ers going to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G. You think Derek Carr can't get them there? Come on, yo. I know we not really doing this right now.
Look at the stats.
He threw 8 passes. I think Derek Carr can throw 8 passes, bro.
Okay.
Come on, man. It's not the quarterbacks that's getting them there. You could put a lot of quarterbacks on the 49ers and they'll get into the NFC Championship.
If that's the case, they can keep Purdy.
Yes, they can, but if we can get to the NFC Championship with anybody, if we can get to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G, we can probably win a Super Bowl with Derek Carr. That's the line of reasoning. That's where that came from. That's all I'm saying, dog. Hey, look, I don't care what happens to me. He can retire. I don't care. I'm just trying to make sense of it all, man. I think we had a pretty good show, man. This 807, we did about an hour or something like that. Y'all want to call it?
I know what Gabe's topic was.
Gabe don't know neither.
Gabe was just commenting on the topic we had going.
No, that's not what he wanted to say at first.
Nah, not at first.
He just wouldn't let him talk.
Hey, man, you got a beef with me?
No, I don't have a beef with you.
Oh, okay. So I love, baby.
But,
What? No, I don't. I don't know.
You can't gaslight Gabe and then shut him off.
What do you mean to gaslight, Double M?
You hyping Gabe up. You talking him up.
Leading them on with your
very
words.
thing you loved about
Don't
Gabe
you answer for
last season. You muting in this season.
You said what? Well, because Gabe got too big for his britches. He feels like he's a fan favorite. He feels like he can do everything. Gabe got the money in his eyes, same way I do, and he's overcompensating. We just got to stick to the formula. That's why I be trying to keep Gabe in line. I be trying to help him understand.
You be trying to suppress him. That's what it sounds like to me. You be trying to hold him down.
Contain that fire because he's a fire. He's a black king.
Joe.
He's a black king.
It's black on black crime.
It ain't black on black crime.
It's black on black crime. He's come full circle.
I don't do nothing but empower the black people around me. I give y'all a platform to talk. I let y'all voices be heard. Don't ever say I was doing black on black crime. I ain't did nothing. Stay drug free.
Yeah, we can call it.
All right now. Double M, go ahead. Get your closing statements.
Hey, it's good to be live in studio, baby.
You banned
Looking
for life.
forward to the next. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I'm banned. Hey,
He said, what?
hey, Joe.
You threw him all the way off.
Hold on, Joe. I could drop the mic, but it's here, so I don't think he wants me to do that.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Don't do it, Double M.
Wait a minute. No.
It's expensive, Double M. Don't drop the mic.
You probably got the bread to recover that, but don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's going to have to be paid for. I bought it. Now, this one was a gift, which is don't make it no better. Don't break this one either. But Joe, what's your closing statements besides the Packers are terrible? Go ahead.
Man, I just want to put a little disclaimer across all the statements that have been said about the Green Bay Packers by the hosts, Anonymous T.
Oh,
contrary to popular belief,
my rap name.
We're going to be all right, man. We're going to be all right.
Y'all won't be all right. Y'all ain't been all right 10 years. I'm sorry.
Probably end up getting rid of Rodgers and end up moving on with a brighter future. The rebuild will hopefully be a swift one, and we're going to be right back at it.
Would you be sad if they kept him?
No.
You like the NFC Championship?
I like my quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Dark retreat, baby. Doug. Gabe.
Retreat, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Closing statements, Gabe.
To finish what I was saying earlier, I have no problem with Tyreek saying what he want to say in comparison now, because he had a whole full season that was career high. So if you want to say, hey, accuracy, go right ahead. But let him know. My homeboy got 2 rings, his one, and got just as much money. Stop the black on black crime. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
I'm gonna take my closing statement to say, are you kidding me? Are you telling me that you argued with me for 5 hours over a text message thread just for you to end up with that conclusion, which is the exact same thing that I was saying in the text message thread? You mean to tell me we went back and forth just for you to end up agreeing with me? Gabe, when I see you in real life for the first time, I'm going to take both of my hands. I'm going to wrap them around your neck and I'm going to choke you as hard as I can. I'm going to give you a hug because I love you.
That's not how you hug somebody.
That's not how you
That's not procedure.
Oh, man. Procedure? That ain't it? Oh, my bad. Well,
that sounds like the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, that don't sound like a regulation hug for real.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Google that then. Podbean.com/sports talk. Get your first month free. Hit the link tree in the description. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Dude, do whatever. Just as long as it's with us. Pause. So, not incredible, not terrible, just relatable. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
Sports talk and everything in between.
Your systems are offline.
Anonymous. I'm in the mood.